just got off the phone with the mortgage company, and I was able to extend my deferment for another 2 months. At this point, I already owe them over $10,000 in back mortgage. The next step is a short sale or a foreclosure. There's really not any option for me to keep my house unless I can come up with all of the back pay that I owe in my mortgage. Since they've extended the deferment, that buys me a little bit more time with the money that's currently in my bank account. But by the end of February, it will be gone. I was expecting to have a zero balance by the end of January if I had to make a mortgage payment in January. The fact that I'm going to be able to skip my mortgage payment in January means that I'll have a little bit more money in the bank to get me through one more month. And at the end of February, I won't be able to keep my electricity on. And they're going to have to start the next process of my house, which will either be a short sale or foreclosure. I have over $50,000 in equity in my house. I have no idea where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
In the first quarter of 2026, 118,727 U.S. properties had a foreclosure filing, up 26% from a year ago. Bank repossessions, lenders physically taking homes back, surged 45% year over year to 14,020 in just 3 months.
Foreclosure rates are not slowing down. They were up almost a quarter last month compared to September of last year.
Foreclosure rates are on the rise across the country, particularly here in Florida. According to real estate experts, the Sunshine State leads the U.S. Lenders in Florida started the foreclosure process on 1 in every 1,800 homes last month. And Tampa has seen the highest rate in the country.
Foreclosure rates continue to rise, industry experts say, while the numbers aren't historically alarming.
In March alone, lenders initiated foreclosure on 30,334 properties, up 21% from a year earlier. And completed repossessions in March jumped 42% from last year. That's not normalization, that's acceleration. And here's what nobody is connecting for you. The foreclosure numbers you're seeing right now are from borrowers who fell behind 12 to 18 months ago. The wave that's building underneath, the one driven by 11.52% FHA delinquency rates, collapsing cure rates, and a housing market that just went nationally negative for the first time in over a decade, that wave hasn't even hit the foreclosure pipeline yet. What you're looking at in today's data is the warm-up. The main event is still loading. Today, we're breaking down exactly what the foreclosure data is telling us, where it's hitting hardest, who's getting destroyed, and why the next 12 months could reshape the American housing landscape.
My mortgage on my starter home is $4,845 every single month here in Columbus, Ohio. And one of the things that I think is so frustrating for me is when I talk to people who bought homes in 2015, 2014, or people who are older than me, I'm 28, or people who are in their late 30s, early 40s. And it's just you guys really don't understand how unaffordable housing has become. My house years before I bought it was a $300,000 house, and it still is a $300,000 house because there were no updates made to the home whatsoever. It had all of the original things in it, and it was so outdated. And it's just one of the things that I feel is really frustrating for me to look around and see. I have an income where my base salary is well over $300,000 annually, and still having a $5,000 mortgage every single month is insane. Like, it is so much freaking money. I don't know how people my age, I don't know how this generation is going to be able to save, because childcare and food and gas and everything and electricity, everything is so expensive right now. So how are you even supposed to save to get the down payment? But even if you get the down payment, how, like, who can afford these mortgage prices? Like, I understand that I am in a unique position, but that's not the norm. Like, how are normal American families able to afford housing? Like, how something has to change. And it's one of the things that I think about constantly, and it really stresses me out. It stresses me out for my friends, it stresses me out for my children. It's just so sad, because being able to afford a home and be a homeowner and like start a family and do all of that and have your own space is so important. It's a part of the American dream, and it's quickly becoming a thing of the past. It's everyone is going to be stuck renting if things don't fix.
Hey TikTok. Starting October 1st, the bank is going to start foreclosure proceedings on my home. I have been unemployed since June, and although I've been doing deliveries, it's not enough to maintain all the bills that I have and my full mortgage. And because I'm unemployed, I'm not able to apply for hardship assistance. And of course, they're not taking partial payments. They're planning to foreclose on my home over $1,600, and they're starting October 1st. So if you could just please watch, like, and share this video. And if you find it in your heart to donate, I would be so grateful. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was going over my head if I even wanted to make this video, but this was my last and only option, and so I did. But if you could just watch this video and donate it if you find it in your heart, I would really appreciate it. I'm usually a person that's slow to take and quick to give, so I just figure I'd come and let y'all know. Thank y'all very much, and I really appreciate you listening.
No IRS liens to the best of my knowledge. Everybody would like to waive the reading, correct? Yes. Okay. All right. So this is the deal. The bank is going to enter a bid of $81,734.87, and it would take a bid of $82,500.
$82,500.
Okay, that's Chris at $82,500.
You're going?
And who's got 83?
Don't bid on my house, please.
Current high bid is Chris at 82.5. Anybody want to enter a bid of 83?
Are you going to take my house?
No, not if I can help it.
Current high bid is 82.5. Anybody want to enter a bid of 83?
He might finance you.
No,
All right, that's Chris at 82.5. Going once. That's Chris at 82.5. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Chris.
Today is the last day in my taxpayer home. Tomorrow I'll be evicted. And I didn't pack anything. They're gonna have to throw me out. I'm not leaving. I'm not. So I didn't buy any boxes because I'm not packing up my stuff, okay? I love my taxpayer home. Misery loves company.
With 5 kids. Hi, everyone. My name's Alicia Crawford, and I'm just reaching out to you guys here on TikTok to get some help. Right now, I am facing one of the worst times of my life. I'm currently being evicted with 5 kids. 2 of them are disabled. And out of those 2 disabled kids, one of them needs 24/7 supervision. I'm getting evicted because I was letting someone stay at my house, and I stay on public housing, which was someone that I was dating. I thought I could trust him, especially me being a single mom and me having 5 kids and me having a son that needs 24/7 supervision. The person that I was dating was helping me out with the kid, but at the same time, while I was dating this person, he was just disrespecting me a lot. And it was so bad to the point where I used to feel uncomfortable in my own skin, in my own home. Like, I literally stopped loving myself because of him. I finally got tired of him. I guess he felt like I was the type of woman that wouldn't leave a man because I have a lot of kids, and he felt like I needed the help, so I would just put up with whatever. But one day I just got tired and I kicked him out. So after I had kicked him out of my house, he went to public housing and he reported me, and he told them that he was living with me. And we were only dating for 2 years. So I learned my lesson to never ever allow a man to come into my life and be around me and my children and just be there for the benefits. Like, he was just here for the benefits. So I'm reaching out to you guys for help. I made a GoFundMe account. I currently live in Georgia and I'm trying to relocate to Florida. That's where my family lives. I don't have any family members here. And I don't have a car as well. If it wasn't for Medicaid, I wouldn't even be able to transport my disabled kids to therapy. So I'm asking the community to just help me reach my goal on my GoFundMe account. I'm asking for $20,000. I would ask for more, but I don't want to be greedy. But I feel like $20,000 would really help me out, at least help me get stable and get me back on my feet. $10,000 would go towards a car, and the other $10,000 would go towards moving in and just moving fees. Right now, I don't really have good credit, so I'm looking at a lot of private landlords, and they're just asking me for security deposit, first and last month rent. It's just a lot of money that I just don't have at this moment, and I still have a lot of fees to pay off. My disabled son that needs 24/7 supervision, he's very severe, and I can't even take him to the dentist and get his teeth pulled because it costs $400, and I don't have $400. Medicaid doesn't pay for that, unfortunately. So I just have a lot of stuff to take care of before I leave. I have to be out of my house within the next 3 weeks. Here's my eviction notice. Hold on. This is my son that needs 24/7 supervision. As you can see, excuse the mess. As you can see, he has a bed from Medicaid. He just turned the light off. This bed keeps him safe and secured because he's always trying to escape. This is Gracious, one of my daughters. This is Kalia, one of my other daughters. This is the one that also has a disability. Say hey, Kalia.
Hey, Kalia.
Put your arm down. So right here we have Gracious, we have Kalia, we have Kamel, and then we have Goddess.
Hey y'all, so yeah, I know y'all are probably waiting on the eviction update from when my mom got me kicked out of my apartment, and I also have 3 children. So yeah, that is true, and I am now evicted. I am in a hotel room now. Yeah, I'm just looking at this as new beginnings, new everything. I don't feel like that apartment complex was for me anyways. I'm probably just gonna make a new GoFundMe. If you would like to donate, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Please, no negative words. Please, just kind motivational words. Please. Thank you.
can't believe I've just got a fucking eviction notice. For fuck's sake! I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be out of the house with 7 kids. I missed 3 payments. 3? That is not enough to throw somebody out of the house. Has anybody got any information that can help me with this? Do I just lock myself in the house or what? The vans are literally going to turn up in the next 20 minutes. I didn't see the letter. I never opened the bills, that's why, because I don't want to fucking know who I owe money to. Fuck. Can people please, send me some money so then I can get a hotel with the kids? Otherwise we're going to be on the streets. We've got nowhere to go. I don't have any family, I don't have any friends, I have no one. So I could really do with somebody sending me some money so we can at least have somewhere to stay, even if it's just for tonight. Surely they can't evict you because of, I think it's £1,468 I owe. You can't evict you for that. That's a really small amount.
We are currently facing eviction, and today is day 5 that I have came onto this platform and tried to gain followers, likes, shares, and get my story out there so that maybe I can earn money on this app to have a little extra income. Hey, if you don't know, my name is Rihanna and I'm a single mom of 4. I take care of my kids solely 100% on my own, and I do everything on my own, and I'm just trying to find ways to earn extra money. If you could just like, comment, share, and get the word out that I'm looking for new friends, that would be so greatly appreciated. I started this journey 5 days ago, and since then I have gained 3,000 followers. I have also had people donate to my GoFundMe account, and I've also had people help me send me Venmo money. So total that I have received from people, I have 85 on GoFundMe and 70 on Venmo, and I've also earned $7 from going live every day. But if you could just engage and keep getting this video out there, I'm sure that a lot of people on this social media app know me now, and I really appreciate all the shares and the comments and the likes and all that good stuff. If you could just watch this video all the way through and let me know what your favorite sport is. Drop a picture of your animal. Drop a picture of you. You know, just interact with the comments. Tell me things, ask me questions, and I'll see you guys later on live. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Same apartment. Same cracked tile in the bathroom. Same parking spot. Same neighbors you nod to in the hallway. And yet, your landlord just slid a renewal notice under the door with a number that's $150 higher than last year. Nothing changed, except what your landlord calculated you'll pay to avoid moving. That's the real reason your rent goes up. Not because housing costs more to maintain, not because your neighborhood suddenly got more valuable. Because your landlord ran a number, the cost it would take for you to leave, and priced just below that. And here's the second thing you need to know right now. In most of the United States, they are legally allowed to do exactly that. There is almost no limit on how much your rent can be raised at renewal. And in the last decade, landlords started using software to make that calculation automatically, sharing each other's pricing data to push numbers as high as the market would hold. If you're renting right now, this directly affects you. Since 2019, rent has grown 1.5 times faster than wages across the country. In 44 of the 50 largest U.S. metro areas, rents have outpaced wages since 2020. Right now, more than 22 million renting households spend over 30% of their income on rent. That's not a personal finance failure. That's a structural condition that has been getting steadily worse for 30 years. The average American now works an entire week just to cover 1 month of rent. In cities like New York and Los Angeles, it's closer to 2 weeks. And when renewal comes, most people do the math and decide to stay, not because the price is fair, but because moving costs even more. That calculation isn't an accident, it's the design. Here's what most people believe about rent increases. They think rents go up because the neighborhood improved, or because inflation pushed operating costs higher for the landlord, or because demand is just too high and there's nowhere else affordable to go. Those things are real factors sometimes, but they are not the main driver of your specific renewal increase.
you.